Shade 45, it's the morning after, and I'm Angela Yee. And El DeBarge is here with us this morning. I'm following you on Twitter now. We're going to get you to tweet more because you only have a few.
I know.
You only have a few up there, but I just tweeted everybody. They're all going to start harassing you.
Oh, y'all got to be patient with me. I just woke up out of a long coma, you know what I mean?
You took a hiatus from music. Like during that period of time, was it like 15 years?
No, look,
of recording?
In a nutshell, from age 25, I picked up a crack pipe. Took me 22 years to put it down.
Wow.
That was my hiatus because I spent 22 years trying to find myself again, trying to get out of that trap. How you gonna find yourself when you're still trapped? So when I had to spend that 13 months in prison because of my drug abuse, that's when I got untrapped, and then that's when I started getting prepared to be sitting here right now in this room with you guys with this awesome second chance. And
your family, a lot of obviously members of your family have had issues with drugs. So to me, it's like people felt like you had escaped that.
Yeah, I was the last one. See,
right.
I was the last one in my family. They had been experimenting with drugs. I never even saw. I never had a desire for it. I never had a need for it. I just did it on a humbug. You know what I mean? I want to say to all the kids out there, there's a lot of kids out there that don't really want to try drugs, but they'll just do it just because they say, okay, just let me try it. Don't do that.
And you feel like you can't get addicted.
They feel like, well, I'll just do it this one time.
I want to see what it's all about.
Don't do that because that's what happened to me.
And some people feel like it's a very artisty, thing to do, like artsy. Like this is what all the famous people do. They end up, because we see that on the news a lot. Everybody goes to rehab. They have celebrity rehab.
Yeah.
On television, and somehow it seems like, for some kids they might think it's a little bit glamorous.
Well, you know what? There is an art. There is an artistry. It's an art to destroying yourself. They got some people out there that can really show you how to destroy yourself if you want to. Right. Is that what you want, though?
No.
There's an art. There's an art to being successful, too.
What's the first thing that you did when you got released from prison? What's the first thing you did?
Well, my mama was there waiting for me. She was right at the gate waiting for me.
Oh.
My mama and a couple of my children. And I was like, wow, this is great. First thing I did was just embraced her and hugged her. A lot of people say, I'm going to have a steak when I get out. I'm going to have this. I'm going to this restaurant.
Like, slow down. Yeah.
None of that meant anything to me more than my freedom. I just wanted to just get outside those gates and just breathe that air outside those gates. That was all I needed.
Now, I also read that while you were there, you didn't do any writing or anything.
I didn't do no writing. I think when you're in prison, if you're a rap artist, you could probably write there.
Right. This is what's going on around me.
Yeah, if you want to talk about, busting somebody's head open or something, you could write in prison.
Right.
But no,
you weren't feeling very loving.
No, I was feeling like, let me just take this punishment like a man and get up out of here.
So what did you spend your days doing?
Praying, exercising, and sleeping. I talked every now and then.
Right.
I try not to talk too much because, that's not a good thing in prison.
Oh, really? To talk?
Nah.
You just keep to yourself.
Yeah, it's best to keep to yourself. But, you get lonely too. So it's a catch-22. You want somebody to talk to, but it was just all about me finding myself in there.
Right. And you feel like if you wouldn't have went, you would have still been on drugs?
Well, you know what? I know that God is a master at fixing people's lives and making things brand new. I think that he just saw fit to use prison as a tool. He could have did it another way, but that's the way he chose. I ain't arguing with him.
Right.
He just knew that I was crying out to him, help me, God, help me, get me out of this. And he did.
All right, well, good. We're glad. Even though that it obviously is a terrible thing to have to go to prison. I mean, maybe you wouldn't be here right now and you wouldn't have, been recording this album and all of that if that hadn't happened for you.
Yeah, because I'm never going back again. Believe that.
All right, 888 Shade 45, El DeBarge is here.